If you've been suffering from pain in your foot, bunions, big toe pain, if you wake up with pain in the arch of your foot, any condition that's tendon, ligament, or muscle involved, you need to work the fascia. Now, as someone who's an adult approaching dance, we especially have to train differently because we come to dance with a level of stiffness, patterns already ingrained in our bodies, old injuries, and ineffective movement patterns. Because of this, we try to learn technique from teachers who have been a lot of times learning it since they were kids in their teens and 20s, and our bodies can't absorb that technique the way our instructors do. I created the Dance Foot Posture System because I wanted to show people what I do here, and that is creating a prequel step, a step before you learn technique that de-stiffens your connective tissue to elasticate it and promote fascia. Fascia is the elasticity of your body, and it moves in patterns throughout your body. When instructors learn when they're younger, a lot of times they develop these pathways really easily. So when they get older, the technique just comes second nature to them. And then you learn it and you're wondering, why am I not getting this? Well, your fascial pathways have not been developed yet. That is the reason why. And that's why training the fascia is the holy grail of movement science. And it's the new, most effective cutting edge way to work the foot and ankle. But not just that, if you suspect that your low back problems, knee problems, hip problems are caused by the way your foot and ankle are, you're not wrong. Not to mention, we're asked to absorb pressure into the ground and get over the standing leg. However, if those 33 joints in your foot are not aligned, you think you'll be able to stack your body weight on top of it properly? No. And adding heels to the equation, even a 1-inch Cuban heel changes completely the biomechanics of the foot and the way your body needs to be stacked, pressurized, and elasticized over it. And that's why the Dance Foot Posture System is for you. Whether you're in pain or you're looking for performance, they actually go hand in hand, because what I've discovered over the years is if you train these fascial pathways and de-stiffen them and have them connect through to the rest of the body, you not only de-thaw your muscles and allow them to work, but you work elasticity into your body. Many times we're overcompensating by accident because we don't have this de-stiffening in place. Think about it like a frozen piece of meat. If a piece of meat is frozen, like imagine your muscle, you try to bend the meat, it doesn't bend. But if you thaw it out, it's malleable. And so what adult dancers need to do is they need to thaw their muscles first, not jump in straight and just work on technique and expect yourself not to compensate. You see, in phase 1, we go in and we use proprioception exercise. That's telling you, where is my body in space and what are the 33 joints of my foot doing, and are they moving just like a stiff brick or like a floppy pancake, right? We're putting the right tension and tone through them to get to know them again. Hi, I'm Dr. Mina McCullough, and I had foot problems because I was diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, and Lyme disease 15 years ago. I had pain in my feet and my hips really badly. I could barely stand long enough to brush my teeth. People who look at my dance videos now, they're shocked and surprised, but I've come a long way, and I set out in search of a physical therapist that specialized in feet. Lo and behold, I realized that did not exist. I was a dancer at the time as well, and I wanted a dance physical therapist. That also did not exist. So that's what I became. Over the last 15 years, I've not only specialized in the foot, but I work with dancers. So of course I know about the foot because it's so integral to dance movement. It's not just another system. It combines my clinical expertise with a patented tool with step-by-step QR code videos that takes you through 6 phases. So this is not an influencer hack or a reel, it's retooling your body, developing that internal foot orthotic. What we do is phase 1, we take you through proprioception. These are all cutting edge new activations you have not seen online because I've been developing them in this clinic. The next phases are ankle stability, ankle movement, and we start coordinating these all together. But I lead you through in a 6-phase program. This 6-phase program was designed comprehensively for all of the diagnoses and injuries that my patients had, and everything that I saw that different conditions needed, I put into this program, and it became a balancing of the foot that now I start everybody with that needs to work with the foot, because it's really just that magical. I have people come in and sometimes get instant pain relief. I have other people who say, I finally connected my foot to the rest of the body. You know, I used to have strong legs, but my leg and foot were not talking to each other. So an additional thing I hear from people is that they've tried other foot methods in the past, and there's all this hype online about how the foot connects to the rest of the body, but nobody actually teaches you how it does. They just teach a foot exercise and hope that you can make that connection. That's not what this is, because in phase 4, I bring you through how to connect your foot to your hip. Then we get deep with the press X bar using fascial principles of opposition, pressure regulation into the ground, combined for over 30 ways to use the press X bar with over 300 combinations. Now, you don't need to learn them all, but I take you through and give you specific instructions on when to use them and why. People like Brian, one of my coaching clients online, has told me, you know what, I've always had really strong legs, but ever since the moment I started dancing, it was clear to me how important the foot was. And when I saw my instructors moving in these gorgeous ways, I realized my foot doesn't move like that, and that seems important. Brian didn't come to me with any pain, but he realized the importance of the foot early on. And now he's competing in his first competition, and he's amazed that his foot is working better than ever before. I also have people like Vance, who's 70 years old. So when I hear people say, I'm too old for this, will this work for me? Vance is a really great case study, because 70 years old, came to dance, had plantar fasciitis on top of that. We not only got rid of the plantar fasciitis completely, Vance is also able to compete in New York and other national competitions pain-free, which was huge for him. I also have people who are looking for performance, like Tom, who is able to compete in competitions on a national level, and his first one he was able to make finals, and he was ecstatic about. So if you're one of these people who wants to finally get to the root of your foot and ankle pain, or you feel like your hip, knee, or back problem is linked to your foot and the way your foot posture is, then this is for you. So come age athletically with me. Let's go.